Savior shall come, and he shall have what? Mercy upon Zion. Zion is Israel, Jacob. Alright, go ahead.
For the time to favor her, yea, the set time is come.
Come. The set time is come. That is it. Right? It's no. The scriptures is now. 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 1 saying, measure now the time diligently in itself. And see now that this is high time and the most high. So like it. Let me get it. Let's get it. Oh shit. Right.
Second and third one?
Chapter 9 verse 1.
Second and verse 9 and 1. 1.
Yeah.
He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that is the same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right, no, it's the same time wherein the highest has begun to visit the world in which he made. There's a time and a season for everything. We need time at the end. Alright? We need time at the end. The prophecies are being fulfilled daily. Alright? When you examine what is going on geopolitically through the news, through current events, through the world economy, we see that this has to be the end. We deduce, we put all the things, all the evidence together. We put all the things that are happening, coming to pass. We put them in perspective. This has to be the end. This is what Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there's a season and a time. To every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, a time to die. Right? A time, I'll jump to 8. A time to love, a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. So what time are we in? We're in that time of World War. World War III is about to happen. Right? All the things are adding up. But from Dallas Camp, he has been showing you the algorithm of what? Of war. Right? And war actually starts economically before it ends up being what? Physically. Right? One of the things that we have seen in the past times, as he was bringing out from 1991 till now, the economics of the thing is that the war has started. When you listen to the news, every chance America gets is sanctioning all these different nations. When you sanction a nation, you disturb their revenue. So when you disturb a man's revenue, well, two things they say: you don't take a man's money, and you don't harass a man's wife, right? So when you disturb their money, what you expect to happen? War, all right? Look what happened over there in Aleppo, in Syria. Look what's happening all over the world. All these different unrest. Who is causing all these different unrest? You saw the so-called white man through what? The nation of America. America is the one that doing all these what? Atrocities to the other men, to the planet, to the other nations, and more so the apple of the Most High's eye. So what do you expect to happen? The Most High is not going to stand by and take it all forever. Yeah, Isaiah 14. Give me Isaiah chapter 60, 10. Yes, sir. Isaiah chapter 60, verse 10. Isaiah chapter 60 and 10. No, select it. Yep. Go back to 14 and read 2. No. Listen, keep it. Isaiah chapter 14 and 1. It says what? For the Lord will have mercy upon Jacob, and yet shall choose Israel, and get them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Judah. Who is that stranger? I wonder if there's a sentence, right? Who is that stranger? That stranger is the other nations are wrong about. They're going to cleave unto us because our power is going to deliver us. And all these other nations going to know. Nobody is going to gainsay against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? Right now, Jesus is a mockery. All these nations calling upon Jesus. All the other races calling upon Jesus, and he delivering them. What? It was last year when that guy, I heard he got convicted, that Edomite that went up into the Israelite church, the black church, and shot killed 9 of them. Probably injured more. That church, what name they was calling on? What was the names that they was calling on? Right? There's no salvation in any other name but Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. When our Savior Yahushai comes to deliver us with his power and his glory, these other nations, they're going to have to be submissive to us. They're going to have to submit to us. They have to be what? Subordinate to us. And they will cleave onto us. They're going to cleave onto power. Everybody wants to be like the powerful one, but you're going to have to serve us and build our kingdom just like how we built yours. Isaiah 60 and 10.
Isaiah 60 and 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls.
Right, they shall do what? They shall build up thy walls. You're going to be our slaves just as we were your slaves. In these four kingdoms, the Babylonian Empire, the Medo-Persian Empire, the Grecian Empire, and the Roman Empire. Right? Right now we're still spiritually under that Greco-Roman Egyptian vibe. Right? We're still underneath. We are that foot of Mary clay. Alright? Go ahead.
And their kings shall minister unto thee.
Their kings, who's their kings? The main set of kings right now is who the world call the Illuminati. They are the bankers, right? The what? Reincarnation of the sons of Cain, right? The Rothschilds, the Oppenheimers, the DuPonts, right? And the list goes on, right? They that rule the world, they that sit up on the throne, that make decisions on the beds, that oppress the people, right? They will be what? Our what?
And their king shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee. Right?
For in thy wrath, the what? The Most High smote us. He smote us, he put us into slavery. Because why? We provoked him to anger. We provoked him to anger. We made a covenant with him and we broke that covenant. Not to serve these other the gods of these other nations. Right? You catch it right there. Not to serve the gods of the other nations. Right? Most High showed us that their gods were small gods. What happened with was Elijah? He called fire from heaven. Right? And the heathen gods couldn't deliver them. He set up an experiment to show them with the water and the spot, the sheet. And their gods can deliver them. Was it Daniel? When they proved the prophets? They proved the prophets and said that the prophets of Israel, the God of Israel, and the gods of the heathens, the idols. Right? They were saying what? They was bringing in the what? They was bringing in the sacrifices. They was bringing in the offerings, the food, the oblation, and what the idols was eating it in the night. But I think the prophet was Daniel, and he cast flour on the ground, right? And they saw that the false prophet had what? Hidden chambers, and they was coming out in the night, and they was going and taking the food and taking the offerings and the oblations, right? So our God proved through the prophet that what he was the most, he is God, he is power, all seeing, all knowing, alright? You read verse 10 and you went on?
No, I finished it, right?
Alright, stop there. Go back to Isaiah 14 and 2.
Isaiah 14:2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids. And they,
Stop right there, right? Yeah, Isaiah 14 verse 1.
Isaiah 40:1. Comfort ye my people, said Yahweh. Baal Shem Yahushai. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem.
So how we speaking comfortably to Jerusalem? We letting you all of Israel know, right? That there's a reason why we've been afflicted. There's a reason why we have disease. There's a reason why what? Our people are the lowest. We are seen as the scum of the earth, right? We actually seen below the Hamite, right? These are the nations. They are all exalted above us. This is the reason. Deuteronomy chapter 28. Deuteronomy chapter 28. Verse 43. I'll start at 50. I'll do 15. I'll jump around a little bit, right? It says Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments and statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee, right? So we are cursed. We are cursed. Our nation is cursed. Right, this is right, we are plagued with the curse. It's upon us. So all the signs of the curse is why our people all the signs of the curse have come now upon our people as a testimony of the truth of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because if he said it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. The scripture says Yahweh Shem Yahushai is not like man that he should lie. So if he says it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Alright? But the comfortable words that we're speaking unto you is that there's salvation in Israel. Salvation is for Israel. And that salvation is Yahweh Shai. Believing in the name Yahweh Shem Yahushai first to begin. Keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. Right? And having that faith and endurance to the end. Being that elect. If you're not of the elect, you're for. Alright? This is Daniel chapter 9 verse 11. It says what? Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, right? So what? We departed from falling after Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We transgressed, right? It says that might not obey thy voice, therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of Yahweh, because we have sinned against him. That's why we've been afflicted. That's why we are the lowest, right? Because what the curse said was Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Right? Moreover, these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed. Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. Right? So that's why our people is low. And we back now, our scripture. 41.
It says what? Comfort ye Comfort ye my people, said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Right, so what is the comfort? The comfort is that what? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Yahweh Shai is our author and our finisher. Right? He's the beginning and the end. And the end of it all is that he's going to come and deliver his servants. Right? His people, Israel. Jacob is anointed. What?
Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned.
Her iniquity is pardoned. How is her iniquity is pardoned? Because the men, right, the elect of his men that are on this side of the fence doing this work, he said there's no sin in them, there's no guile in them, right? So he pardoned them because they took up that mantle, they took up that banner. When the song, when that tune was piped unto them, they joined the band. They joined the band and they learned that tune. And they came out and they sang it also. So what? He said once you do that work, you're going to be pardoned, you're going to be forgiven. Go ahead.
For her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned. For all she had received of Yahweh's hand, double for all her sins.
She had received double for all her sin. Alright, stop right there. Yeah, Israel has received double for her sins. And at the hand of who? At the hand of Esau. Alright?
Isaiah 40:3. The voice of him that cried in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord, make straight in the desert a highway of our power.
Right, so where are we? We need this land right now because what? There's no truth in the land. In this land, they set women above men. The whole order is up. The whole order is changed. Right? Children rule over everybody and everything. Right? The order is turned upside down. The people put trust in the multitude, in the government. The word government means what? Control of the mind. But the government is going to what? Going to deceive them. It's going to what? Betray them. The government is going to implement that what? You take the chip. Take the chip to eat. Take the chip to buy, to sell. Right? I put you into Revelation chapter 13. The government is going to tell you the next form of money is the RFID chip. Right? This is a desert land. What? The people put trust in men. They don't put trust in the power of heaven and earth. They put trust in power. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Go ahead. It says what? Make way. Make. It says what? Prepare either way. So the men of the... Still, I can read it over.
Make straight in the desert a highway for our power.
Right, so this is us. That's the job that we're doing here. We're making straight a highway for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, our power. How are we doing that? By professing his name, proclaiming his name out here. Proclaiming that this whole book still is in effect. Right? You have a question?
No, I'll just
Yeah. Right, well, we are the Hebrew Israelites, right?
yeah.
We teach and proclaim the whole Bible. Right? That the sons of Jacob of the 12 tribes are the Hebrews, the Latinos, and the natives, right? We teach that these churches, they don't give you the full truth. They don't give you the truth. They don't give you the full 100, right? Because the word Bible means a collection of books, right? The Old and the New Testaments are categories and subcategories that they have used in what we call in a school of called theology. Theos, word, theology, the study of. And they have used that to restrict the thinking of the spirit of the minds of the people, right? There's a reason why you have to have a license to be a pastor or to open a congregation or a church. The reason is because under the what they'll have in America and Europe and probably Australia, some other big continents, they have something called a 501c3 charter, which restricts you, is a gag order from preaching the Old Testament. Right? The reason why they will do that is for you not to believe that the laws of the Most High.
A lot of practice they believe that laws
Right, that's what.
Yeah.
That was about to say. Right? So.